Good- Hello, today we will start discuss. We will discuss on topic about cybersecurity net framework. So the first point is what is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is the practice of defending computers, servers, mobile devices, electronic systems, networks, and data from malicious attacks. And it's also known as a information technology security or electronic information security. So further, we are talking about any kind of security, any of device is called a cybersecurity device or network or application or a operation or any kind of. So further we are talking about what is the term when we talk about a term cybersecurity, how many categories of this we can apply, where we can apply cybersecurity. So here are the terms. The term cybersecurity apply in a variety of contexts from the business to mobile computing and can be divided into few categories, common categories. First is the network security. Second is the application security. Third is information security. Four is operational security and disaster management security. And uh, disaster management security in the sense disaster recovery and business continuity plan as per the standard business continuity standard and end user education. The major point is the training part, the end user education also, and the awareness also about the what can be, how can be, and how to react on that time. So these are the points where we are the main uh, we can discuss. Next point is the types of threats. The what kind of threats can be? It can be a cyber crime, it can be a cyber attack, it can be a cyber terrorism. So first we are talking about a cyber crime that includes single actor or group targeting system for the financial gain or any other disruption, cause disruption. So the second point is the cyber attacks is often involves politically motivated information gathering or other kind of information gathering. We can talk about intended, with bad intention, whatever they have. So that kind of it. The cyber terrorism is a intended to undermine electronic systems to cause panic or fear. These are the very few points. A major point we are discussing today is the cybersecurity framework. So next point is the slide is the cybersecurity framework. So here are the main five pillars for the cybersecurity framework. So first pillar is the identify, second is the protect, third is the detect, and four is the respond, and fifth is the recover. So when we are talking about the identify, we can consider it asset management, business environment, and governance and the risk assessment and the risk management strategy. When we are talking about a protect part, the protect part is we consider access control, awareness and training, data security, info protection and procedure, maintenance, and protective technology also. So we can add on many inputs in this protect part also, and we can add on many inputs in the identify part also. These are the only few examples of these particulars. So in detect part, we can call the in detection we can anomaly any anomaly or events we can consider that one, and the security continuous monitoring we can consider, and detection process we can mention here. So many others also. So in the respond part, we can mention here the response planning and the security continuous monitoring, detection processes, and other many upgraded versions or upgraded alarms and upgraded systems, which we can mention for the in the respond part. So how maybe it can be a immediate action plan or during that time that can be a kind of a correction or respond to that particular cybersecurity. The instant automation system, which can work during that part when any issue is happening, like the when security breaches or any compromise happens, then what is the exactly the correction of that time, or automated correction of that time, or automated monitoring or controlling of that time. So next part is the recover. So in recover plan, we can mention recovery planning, improvements, and communications also. So in recovery part, we can add on many inputs, but in the respond part, when we are mentioning, we have strong response also. But sometimes the technology is day by day is upgrading so much. So here we can mention that as per the part, when we are talking about the technologies upgrading, then in they have plus points also. And eh, okay, so next point is when we are talking about the next recovery part, that will also cover. So next, the main point is we are talking about the cybersecurity measure and monitoring. When we are talking about a cybersecurity measure and monitoring, we can give examples like a firewall. In the measure, we can mention here firewall with IPS, advanced threat protection, and advanced threat protection. And in the identification, when we are talking about scanning networks and systems, block unauthorized access, zero-day vulnerability, and DDO in the cybersecurity measure, DDoS protection from ISAP, then were a denial of service attack in the identification or threat attack vector. So in secure part, yes, when we are talking about the cybersecurity measures and monitoring, so next point is the in this we can mention cybersecurity measures, secure communication, SSLP, uh, IPsec, VPN, TLC, HTTP, AES-256-bit encryption through site-to-site VPN, and the Pulse Secure Citrix used for remote uh, WFS users of organization and members or clients. So in this part, how we can identify block and threat attack or vector. So in the middle man and a wasting dropping attack, it can be unauthorized access of information, it can be so for that, maintain confidentiality of information. So next point is the privileged access management, example sectona. So unauthorized access of information or maintaining audit trails, that can be also a benefit, uh, a control point for that, and maintaining audit trails on the unauthorized access also. And the endpoint security and Kaspersky antivirus, the detection and prevention of malware, virus, ransomware, etc. So regular VAPT is also the biggest security measure part, and green bone in-house tool for the VA, and vulnerability assessment, and the PT as a service carried out every year or by third party vendor or third party hacking web server. It can be identified by hacking web server or web service SQL injections. And the regular the patch management is also part of that managed engine quarterly. So it is also a cybersecurity measure for that point, and the security update against already known threat, which we are already know the threats. We can security update for against that points also. And the next point is the cybersecurity measures, the secure coding of application starting GitLab checksums, and the for that identification and the attack vectors we can mention SQL injection, buffer overflow, review of system and network security logs. For that we can mention here identify possible cyber risk. So monitoring, reporting, and alert mechanism through email, SMS, SolarWinds, Zabbix, and the Grafna, PRTG, and Silogs. So these are the how we can mention here the real-time basis of decrease that, and the regular backups and retrieval of database and application system logs and daily, weekly, monthly. So we can mention these are also as a major inputs for the cybersecurity measures and the decrease the recovery point objectives also. So these are the few points which we can mention here for uh, the cybersecurity measures, and the main point is the cybersecurity framework. For that one, identify, protect, and detect, respond, and recover. These are the only inputs. So for today, it's we are closing up to this. So thank you.